Hello and welcome back to another Ghost Sim video. In today's video, we'll be going ahead and covering the latest update to Ghost Simulator, update 1.155.2 or point 0, depending on when you guys go ahead and play. We've already done a few minor updates, patches since the update came out. This video is a little bit late, so most of you guys have probably been able to go ahead and play. For those of you who haven't, this update is going to be Easter Part 2. This is going to be the last part of Easter, so you guys have 2 more weeks from the update. So 2 Fridays from now, March 19th, my time zone. Other time zones, it might be March 20th. But you guys know when Roblox or when Ghost Simulator generally updates for you guys. That time, 2 weeks from now, should be the end of the Easter event. So if you guys want anything from the event, now is the time to go ahead and grind for it before it becomes the last 2 days and you are busy. But anyways, with it being part 2, it brought a bunch of new stuff to the actual event world. Not much else was actually changed in this update, so we'll go ahead and head over to the event world to show you guys what's new. Now, the main feature that was added in this update is probably immediately obvious, as there's now a new UI up here at the top, and that is that there are now race events that are going on in the event world. These are special event races and have actual special rewards for the event itself, including the Easter racing loot bag that actually first came a year ago, but I know a lot of people ended up missing most of the stuff from that, so we went ahead and returned that. And it also does present another way to go ahead and get some eggs and or keys if people want it. Balance for it is not the best, but it does also come with a new map that people might enjoy doing. And there's also a few quests that have gone ahead and were added on top of it. But we'll go ahead and check out the race real quick. As you guys can tell, it's a whole new race map. Doesn't look like anyone's going ahead and joining us, so we'll be kind of alone here. Anyways, but yeah, it's a whole new map. Looks pretty cool. I do say so myself. One of the big things about this race is that compared to normal races, jetpack is actually disabled by default, whereas it's generally enabled by default. This is a little bit annoying. I know some people have complained, but the main reason for that is actually up here. There's a little bit of crossover where if people had the jetpack, they could go ahead and skip from here to up there, where right now they should have to go all the way around. As we go ahead and finish up this race, is noted that it is a bit of a longer race than usual, but as you can see, there's a special Easter racing loot bag. On top of that, the entire reward distribution for loot bags was slightly adjusted for the event. This is actually coming to most other races at some point. Although other minor tweaks might end up happening too, but do expect to be getting a few more variety of loot bags from races. On top of that, as I said, a few new quests are added. Ghost Hunter Finsley here, and then Agent Fern over here. Note, I haven't actually done a request. I was messing around with some developer stuff to make sure bugs weren't working, or bugs were fixed correctly. They are not. But yeah, Ghost Hunter Fern is over here too. I haven't done her. I'll probably end up doing her on stream at some point. But yeah, 2 new quests were added. Fern's quest gives you a pet and a board, and is quite a bit of grinding. It specifically requires quite a few races and 15 invasions to go ahead and complete her quest. So it's a bit of a grinder quest, but does have a pet and board reward. Whilst Finsley is more of a longer general quest, similar to how Lily was. That'll give you quite a bit of keys as rewards. So if you guys want to go ahead and do those quests, you guys can. Again, all quests and events are obviously optional, but they are worth it to go ahead and do, especially Finsley, since his end reward is 30 keys, which a lot of players will find to be pretty helpful. On top of new race and new NPCs that were added in this update, a few new things were added to the shop and also for chests. So if you guys want, you guys can go check those out. Specifically, a whole nother pet crate was added with slightly more expensive stuff. They do have slightly better stats, and a new godly, and also a singular board was added, which is actually a pretty cool board, Easterland Terrarium. It's a bit of a big one. I know some people like bigger boards, but yeah, all those were added. On top of that, as I said, there were some chest items added. So if we go over and take a look in the invasion area, you will note that there is now 2 more chests over here on this purple podium. And these are in fact 2 new mythicals, 350 mythicals. We don't actually have 350 keys, so I can't open them up. But they're really cool looking. They're actually purple, so plus plus. But yeah, I think this is Wisteria Butterfly and this is Wisteria Moth. Pretty cool pets. You can search them up on the wiki. I'll probably have a picture of them on screen now. Pretty unique in my opinion. They are pretty close to a matching set, I think. So yeah, if you want to go ahead and grind for these, or if you already grinded keys, you guys can go ahead and open these and get some cool items. The pet has slightly higher stats than the old mythical pet. It's about 20% higher. Slightly less stats than Remnant Guardian, or actually significant. It's about 30% less stats than Remnant Guardian. I don't know if anyone uses those as stats. Anyways, it has stats. Probably not super useful for most people, but it is an option. Lastly, there was a few more crafting recipes added. Nothing super exciting, just more of quality of life crafting recipes. We'll see here that we have the jet egg and jingle that we had before, and then on top of that we have a strawberry cat that you can go ahead and craft. This is the Godly from the 30 key chest, and all you need to craft it is 4 of the legendary pet from that key chest. This is a pretty self-explanatory crafting recipe. It's something new we're trying with this event. It's more of a quality of life one, as I said. It's if you get like really unlucky and only are getting like legendaries from the crate, you can now have something to go use those legendaries on, and have an option to go ahead and get the godlies if you guys want, if you are so unlucky. Same thing actually was with Easter Recipe 4. Even though they are all blanked out, it is literally just 4 of the legendary boards to go ahead and craft the godly board. Same exact thing for that. It's pretty helpful recipes if you are getting unlucky or don't like the RNG of those crates. So that should help everyone out. Other than that, there's not much else included in this update. This is kind of the last, as I said before, this is going to be the last 2 weeks of Easter. So if you guys have wanted to grind anything from this event, now is the time to do so. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this Easter update. Honestly, events are, after working on them, are a lot different work than general stuff in Ghost Simulator. So took a little bit of getting used to for that, for myself as a developer. I enjoyed it. I hope, from what I've seen, other people enjoy it. But if there are aspects of it that you guys didn't like, or stuff that you really did like, let me know. Feedback on events is greatly appreciated, so we can make the next one better. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoy these videos. I plan on streaming a few times over the next week. On Monday, I will probably do a hard mode stream just to keep that consistent. And then probably something like Wednesday, I'll do another stream for probably Easter grinding. And then, I don't know, maybe we'll fit in another stream at some point next week too, to do some other grinding on my main account, because I have the feeling I want to go grind something on my main account, like a classified or something. So I might end up doing that on stream. Anyways, bye for real this time.